they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Towns in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Green out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Moody in at the three. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry from the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
So it's the Warriors now, after New York picked up the three with their last shot. Outside, Green. Porzingis in the post. Towns on him. Porzingis passes to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Here's New York. Pass to Bridges. This one for three. And again, New York with the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Shot to stop the run. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, you can always count on Curry for a clapback triple.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, "He's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire." There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you, Ryan.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Brunson. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Curry passes to Moody. Porzingis sets a screen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. New York shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Shooting from New York, Josh Hart at the line for one.
Free throw good, Hart. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Moody from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Fires from deep. Drops in the three. Brunson's got 5 now.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Here's Green. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Brunson against Curry. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Hart against Green. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
Draymond Green. One shot.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Now here's Towns. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Getting into the final third of the season now, Richard. Award talk is coming into focus.
I think most of the voters are starting to make their very short list. Fans might have made up their minds, but the next month will be very important.
And that one falls for Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes, but he's a modern big man.
And so Towns nails them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Moody. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Curry's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. New York has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Inside. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Bridges. Shoots. Curry, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Towns passes to Brunson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Fires the 3. New York again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Moody. It's Podziemski on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Green, the pass to Moody. Curry against Brunson. Releases. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside Brunson. Porzingis against Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. drops the first, and the Warriors make some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Melton in for Podziemski. And so Towns nails them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Curry. Moody on the wing. Anunoby covering. And here's Green from the arc. Towns with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And Hart throws it down.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Melton. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. To the inside, Curry. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. This one for 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Curry against Brunson. Back to Curry. 4-3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 16 points.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. To the left side wing. Horford against Towns. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. And the 3 off target. Now the Warriors with it. Outside, Green. Pass to Horford. Melton outside. Screen by Horford. Back to Melton. There's the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. For New York, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." BA?
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Their last game, a win against the Suns, looking to carry it into this one.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Fires the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Alvarado outside. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Spencer. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Pass to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Warriors miss again. Knicks leading by 5. Robinson passes to Alvarado. Clarkson outside. Into the lane. Oh, a rib-rattling two-handed jam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Horford. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Out to the right wing. Here's Spencer. Sinks the tray.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
And here's Clarkson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. And that one is hammered home.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Pass to Horford. Here's Melton. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Knicks leading by 4. Up top, Robinson. Back to Clarkson.
Warriors foul. Spencer.
Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 53 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Shamet. The 3 ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night. Now here's Melton. Horford, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Horford. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Towns. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's a 9-point Knick lead.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
They set the pick. And here's Horford. Shoots over Robinson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Shamet in at the 3 spot. Here's Clarkson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 11. We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, BA, since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, oh, he is the X factor.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side, so when they screen you, you get no help.
First one falls for him. And so Towns nails them both. Warriors trail by 13. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Back to Melton. From outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Melton's got his second basket of the night.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Pass to Shaman. Towns outside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
Shooting from New York, Anthony Towns. 1 shot.
Zero wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Melton outside. Horford inside. Covered by Towns. Clock at 6. Pass to Horford. From deep, Melton. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now Robinson. Alvarado outside. Here's Shamet. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Shamet's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Melton. He's got 5. And he hits it from 9 feet. Melton's got 5 points now in the quarter. New York leading by 14. Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. And stolen by Porzingis. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Santos. From deep, Melton. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Alvarado. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Clarkson missing. Warriors trail by 14. Here's Porzingis. Here's Melton. Count it. His 4th bucket and 8 shots.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, B.A. But, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
Catching up on the changes for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Brunson. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Kicks it out to Anunoby. New York again can't hit. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. A 12-point game. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now here's Bridges. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Screen by Robinson. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Green.
In the first quarter, he was raining down 3. That's not the case here in the second.
Pass to Curry. Takes a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Warriors.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
And he makes the first. New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Curry with it. 16 points for him. Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. The three. Curry splashing one down from three.
It's another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Knicks leading by 11. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Oh, got a piece of it. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Hart can't hit. Warriors trail by 13. On the wing, Curry. Brunson defending. On the wing, Curry. Back to Moody. Moses Moody! Up strong for the jam!
Steph does as good a job as any player as using himself for a decoy and finding the teammate.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Towns outside. Fires from deep. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here. Pajimski's checked in.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 2, Brandon Pajemski.
Warriors trail by 14. Back to Curry. Pass to Santos. Outside Pajemski. Launches a three. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Paz gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
Pass to Santos. On the wing, Curry. The three is up. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Anunoby passes to Towns. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Curry. Outside Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Unanswered three from Curry.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back to you.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Hart. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for one.
Free throw, no good. Robinson passes to Hart. For three, Bridges. Santos pulls it in. Warriors trail by 14. Now Moody. 7 points in the game. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Moody. To the paint. Here's Santos. And here's Curry. Brunson defending. 5 on the clock. Can he keep it going? Hart pulls it in. New York leading by 14. Out to Bridges. The three. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Now here's Curry. And he's got 28 now. Green with a screen on Bridges. The shot by Pajemski, no good. New York has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Brunson looks it over. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
And here's Curry for 3. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 31.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Curry. Off target with a jump hook. Warriors trail by 16. From behind the arc. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
From 15 feet away. And that one's good. Brunson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Pass to Santos. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Curry, that's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Robinson. Back to Brunson. From downtown. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Bridges, right side. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Green. He's got 5. Green with a screen on Anunoby. Back to Moody. Outside Curry. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. And the Knicks shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Shot on the wing. Here's Robinson. And so it's Dort, up 15 points as this quarter concludes, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, and we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And that's very enough to shot. Give it up for the participant.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man. This one could have a playoff feel, Ernie.
Our viewers would love that. So would we.
That was a good job, Kenny.
Thank you.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the New York Knicks.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak. It just needed a capper. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Down by 15. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the three, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry gets the bucket.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
New York leading by 12. Towns a screen on Curry. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 23.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Now here's Curry, outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Curry.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Now here's Towns. by Porzingis. And he recovers it. Another shot.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
Outside for Green. Lets it go from deep. Green able to hit from 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Brunson against Curry. Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Puts up a 3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Moody. He's got 7. And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Here's Brunson, and he converts the layup. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry from deep. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016, that was the top spot until Klay took it.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Golden State, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Here's Bridges. 6 points for him. Hart passes to Bridges. And here's Brunson. 3-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 28 points for the game.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Outside Moody. To the middle. Look at Steph Curry cooking it up inside.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And Brunson, here we go for 3. Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Just so strong from deep. Bridges is great behind the arc.
Warriors trail by 14. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Curry. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Back to Hart. Curry against Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
That one's no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Pajimski. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Brunson brushes off the D.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside Moody. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Green. Here's Moody. On the wing, Curry. Here's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Bridges. Now Brunson. He's covered by Curry. Brunson against Curry. Pass to Hart. Over Moody. Hart can't hit. Warriors trail by 12. Green finds Curry. They kick it out to Porzingis. Green with a screen on Bridges. And he trims the lead to single digits. Pajemski's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Towns up top. Brunson against Curry. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. One to the line for one.
Second team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And that one misses. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Moody. Curry looking it over. Here's Moody. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Curry. For three. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson finds Towns. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Curry. And here's Moody. Here's Pajemski. Now here's Curry. Brunson defending. Wing shot on the way. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Towns with the ball. Green picks him up. Bridges outside. Back to Towns. Outside Hart. Launches it. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Curry. Now here's Moody. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. To the wing, right side. And here's Curry. Brunson defending. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Anunoby. Green against Brunson. Towns outside. From the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 8 assists here tonight.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Warriors make some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Santos comes in for Moody. And it's Melton in for Pajemski. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Hart. And here's Curry. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. From deep, Melton. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Well, Curry knew his look wasn't there, so he moves the ball back outside.
Up top, Robinson. Back to Brunson. The three is up. And the Knicks, another three.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Melton passes to Horford. And here's Curry. Shoots from 14. The shot won't fall.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Three-pointer, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Horford passes to Melton. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. Knicks leading by 14. Bridges down low. The kick out to Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. There's the triple. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 9th assist of the game now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now here's Curry. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. From deep, Melton. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Anunoby.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good to see Bridges working the inside area. Makes the defense work much harder when he's doing that.
Melton outside to end the run. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 6th rebound on the night. From 12 feet. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges. Brunson's got 38 points. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
McCourty's checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Bridges. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Karl Anthony Towns.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
1:21 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Payton. Here's Santos. Melton outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horford. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Clarkson. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Post is checked in for the Warriors. New York also changing it up. Dadier, he's checked in for Hukporti. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 5. The Warriors pull it in. Horford passes to Melton. Horford outside. Pass to Santos to stop the drought. Nails it from 3. Santos has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Robinson in at the 5. Pass to Santos. Horford left side. Melton outside. The 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Alvarado outside. Towns for 3. And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Santos can't get it to go. Knicks leading by 17. Down low. Here's Towns. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Melton. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Anthony Melton.
The free throw drops for Melton. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Shamet. Here's Robinson, defended by Porzingis. Towns for 3. He drops it from range. Towns has got 11 in the second half.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Now here's Melton. Outside Porzingis to the left wing. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. Melton misses. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Melton. And here's Horford. Porzingis in the post. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. He's checked in for Horford. Brunson is checked in for New York. Alvarado. Kicks it out, Towns. New York working the ball around now. And again, the Knicks missing.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
From deep range, KP hits it.
Porzingis' ability to space the floor creates a lot of matchup problems defensively.
Brunson against Curry. Shakes him. Nice move. Got a hand on it. Right side, Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Curry. Here's Brunson. There's the drive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in. New York also changing it up. OG Anunoby comes in for Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Alvarado.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
That free throw good from Brunson.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Melton outside. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done to the paint. Here's Anunoby. And he throws it down with one hand.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
Yeah, making waves and passing the splash brother, Klay Thompson. 15 threes and counting. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Melton. 4-3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out to Bridges. Curry against Brunson. Clarkson outside. Inside. Here's Bridges. From deep. Offensive board. Towns. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds, Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Pass to Porzingis. Now Curry from outside the arc. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Clarkson outside to the inside and stolen by Porzingis. Here's Santos. Outside Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis taking the contact.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Brunson passes to Towns. Clarkson for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Now here's Anunoby. That three's off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Right side, Curry. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Santos. Now Green, covered by Towns. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside Brunson. Clarkson for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. On the wing, Curry. Crosses over. And again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Now here's Brunson. To get back on track. Anunoby for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Santos. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Brunson with it. A sturdy finish from Brunson.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Please turn your attention to the Jumbotron.
And the Warriors make some changes. Moody comes in for Santos, and Pajemski subbed in for Melton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart's checked in for Clarkson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team.
What's
and
up?
despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. They trail by 11. Outside Curry. Sweet move! And that's money on the layup.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Now Anunoby. Towns down low. Working on Porzingis. Here's Bridges. Banks it home. Big shot.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Outside Green. Fires the 3. Ooh, the shot misses.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Now Hart. Outside Brunson. Now Anunoby takes a 3. The 3 is in.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
Puts up the tray. Anunoby there for the rebound.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Green against Hart. Now Brunson. Oh, he missed the jumper. Warriors trail by 14. Here's Porzingis. Green. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish.
Good luck against Green inside. Even when you throw contact at him, he just fights twice as hard.
Brunson. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Knicks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Now here's Porzingis. Left side Curry. Outside Pajemski. Here's Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Yes, sir! Count it! And so it's New York with it. Now Brunson. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce,